Hello everyone, welcome to Addy Trade. Just putting out a video of how I took a trade today. We made about 24,000 rupees. It could have been a little more, but it was just a level to level from R2 to CPR. See, the main reason why we took this trade was we were seeing some divergence. See, there were a couple of trades that could have worked today. I'll be showing you, but we could trade only one. See, from beginning in the morning, there was some divergence. Divergence means this was making higher high, this was making low low. So there was some bearish divergence. We had kind of pointed it out in the morning itself in our Discord server. We just share our observation in our Discord server. Nothing much. We don't give any calls or any live trade. We don't show. We just share our observation and took a trade based on that. And see the first trade that could have been possible today, which we missed, is when this R1 broke based on the CPR logic. R2 was pretty obvious it's going to hit R2. This was the first trade. We didn't take it. When I say I didn't take it, it's not that I didn't want to take it. I knew it might come until R2. If we had entered here, probably R1 was a stop loss. See, if we had entered at the second 5-minute candle, right, we could have kept the R1 as stop loss and entered until R2. When I say missed is what miss for me is I want to enter. I'm just waiting at entering 37,800, but suddenly this kind of bullish move comes, right? When you're too far away from a CPR line, that's when I don't enter. I just let it go. Then came this move where we went, and then came this candle where I was a little tempted to short here. But kind of was waiting because R2 was not far away. So once R2 took a hit, right, like when we reached R2 on the 5-minute candle, probably somewhere close to 10:45 or something, I entered. Let me just get the... So when this price action was happening and even checking on a 15-minute time frame, see, there was a nice rejection from R2. See, if now did I know we are not going to break R2? No, we could have even broken R2 and gone up. But see, each time we were touching R2, the wick was showing we're rejecting on the downside. Same thing on the 5 minutes. If you see this price action, right, it's going touching R2, coming down. So that's when we take confirmation even on a 15-minute time frame. So when this big red candle came, we were sure that we are comfortable enough to get into a trade. So that's when we took a shot after this, and the stop loss was pretty clear. Any candle in any time frame, if it had gone above R2, we would have closed it. Now just looking at the, say, even if we entered at this candle, right, after the 15-minute, the second 15-minute giving a bearish candle, the first target was this. It was a good 1:2.8, close to 1:3. Our first target was the R1, this previous day high, and the second target was the CPR, which is almost 1:7. So that's why we were ready. So now I'm just going to shift, but even in live market, I'll be shifting between 5 minutes and 15 minutes and 5 minutes chart. So once we shorted here, right, our first target was R1, but we were also ready to exit at this level, that is 37,800, because we had reversed here, right. This place where we took resistance could act as support here. So, and when this candle came, we were a little skeptical that probably we should exit. Then still waited because our trailing stop loss, now I'm just going to show how the trailing stop loss worked for us. See, I'm going to make this red line my stop loss. See, we entered over here at about somewhere close to this candle here, the second 15-minute candle that was coming. I took 38,000 put. Okay, 38,000 put is what I've taken. The another thing is there was huge open interest being added. Obviously, this is the end of the market. That way we are seeing more. But even during the market, there were huge open interest being added on the call side. So breaking 38,000 was difficult. So on 5 minute, we entered and this was a stop loss. Any candle that would have closed above 38,130, we would have exited. Then we got this nice dip. We got this nice bullish candle. We were waiting because our stop loss is here. Then again we started dipping. So we bought a stop loss to here. Obviously we would have been in loss, or like just say 1,000 or 2,000 rupees profit or something. But still we were just holding on to the trade because that's how we trail our stop loss on a nice see, this is not called a scalping. Okay, scalping is when you enter here and exit in 2-3 candles. This is a nice positional trade. For this is a nice intraday trade, not a positional trade, nice intraday trade. Scalping is when you enter at R1, exit at R2, very quick time frames, right? Within 15 minutes you exit. That's what we say scalping. This is a nice intraday trade. Beautifully how CPR worked today. That's why just putting out this video. And also because of this COVID cases and the curfew, not planning to go out anywhere, so just thought we'll make this video. So once we trailed the stop loss here, so even when this candle came, it came at this support, right, where this was a resistance and this could have acted as support. We were kind of skeptical to exit, but our stop loss was here, we just held on to it. Then when this break happened, then we were sure that we are going to hit R2 and the previous day low. Then we bought our stop loss to this level, this nice big breakdown candle, right? See, when a candle like this breaks down a particular structure or a nice support or a resistance, right, it's very difficult for it to reverse and break it because the strength of this candle is pretty big. So this is where we were convinced that we are going down. So after that, once this previous day high broke, right, we knew we were going to hit the CPR. Then we brought a stop loss until this candle. When we got this up move, there is a video on my channel how to trail stop loss. You can have a check. So we bought a stop loss, and exactly at around this candle is where 1240 or something we exited. See, this was a beautiful price action to exit. Even after this, people who know technical analysis and reading price action will not wait. On a 5-minute, you're getting a beautiful hammer at a good support. It's not only CPR. Let me just turn off the CPR. It's not only CPR. Even this price action support was there. Even if somebody was not trading based on CPR, this would have been a very good support to exit, because yesterday we came and took support here, right? So this would have been one support line. People would have exited here. That's why we probably got a bounce. And along with that, we also had our CPR levels. Our trading decisions are based on CPR and price action. So we exited here, and probably even a quick scalp probably from here to here was a good trade, but we didn't take it as we were pretty done with the profits and just wanted to enjoy rest of the weekend sitting at home. See, our average buy was 439 and exit was 688. Now, a couple of them might think that I've traded with many lots to get 24,000, right? Like 10 lots, 20 lots. I do 10 lots, 20 lots, but that was not the case today. Especially when the premium was so high, 439, putting 10 lots is not something that I would want to do. Just showing how many lots I traded, right? It's not at all much, not even 5 lots. It's just 4 lots that I traded. 688 minus 439, 249 into 4 lots, that is 100 quantity. Just 100 quantity I took, that's it today, and made about 24,000 bucks. So this is how I took this trade. Just wanted to share this. It's quite an interesting and a pretty good trade. This is the reason why I use CPR days like this. See, yesterday, yeah, CPR didn't work. We didn't get nice reversal or entries based on CPR. But if we patiently wait, there are days where the CPR levels work beautifully. And let me just clear all the drawing and just keep only the CPR level to see. Even on a 15-minute chart, if you look, we got a nice rejection and a nice support over here at the CPR. So that's it, guys, for today. Just sharing how I made this 24,000, and stay tuned for the analysis video for Monday. It should be up today or tomorrow. Thank you.